Hey everyone, it's Ferdinand again, and I'm glad to be back for another set of the week. I know it's been a long time since the last one, and looks like I might be in track a little bit more this time, and I'm hoping to keep that even more in track. So, let's go ahead and get started with Anvillious arrangements. Okay, to begin, this set has a common effect, which is the Anvil Drop, which basically just flips a card in another opponent's tableau lower than the star ranking of the card itself. So you're looking just to either flip the cards to flip other opponents' cards, or you can enterprise on some of the cards' flip abilities. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first card. Alright, starting off is Riki Rat, has 2 extra effects. One is ongoing. This card has +2 star rankings for each face down card in your tableau, and the other one is a flip effect, gain RP equal to twice this card's star ranking. So if you, in a natural way, it's going to be 5 cards face down, and that'll raise it up to 12 stars, and that means if it flips, that is going to be 24 RP, which is pretty much above average when you're seeing cards from the basic expansion sets. This is quite a good card because it can almost fit anywhere from clashing all the way to flipping for star rankings. And it's quite common, so if you're picking up a Anvillious arrangement, you can probably find this card since there are 3 of them in the set. Dijk is our next card. He has 2 other effects. One's at top, giving him +3 to his star ranking, and then flip effect, same as Riki Rat. So this is, I would say it's good to use him as a clasher. It's not going to give you as much as Riki Rat. It can give you up to 12 RP from its own self, but for clashing for a 6 card, that's pretty cheap. I think it's a good card to go with. Fuchsia Cheetah is our next card. It has 2 effects. Ongoing, at the start of your own turn, put a +1 token in this card and flip as same as the other 2, gain RP for twice the star ranking. So for this one, you probably want to play as early as possible, get up his ranking all the way up, and then close him out when you're going to flip another card in another opponent's tableau. So there you go. It looks like you're going to get a max 20 RP for that, which is pretty on the good side of what you're trying to look for, getting RP from expansion sets. But I think it's good in a way that it has a high enough star ranking. It can go all the way up to 9 star rankings when you're going to flip a card in another player's tableau. The next card is Bearsmith, and it's a much different card from the previous 3 since it doesn't have that flip effect, but it does have a play effect that is remove up to 5 +1 tokens from a card, gain 4 RP per token removed this way. So it's a pretty offensive card if you find the right player who's playing cards that gain +1 star tokens. So what you can do with this card is play really offensively, take away those star tokens, and then use this card to flip it. And the super rare for this set is Bumpkiss Bunny. Has the ongoing effect. First time each turn that one of your cards is flipped by any effect, including its own, gain 5 RP, which is very good for its own set. It fits just right in, so if you're looking to flip your own cards this way, or even let other players flip their cards, this is a great card to have. And finally, the deck of this set is Anvillious. Ongoing, all of your singles in your tableau has Anvil Drop. Actions, flip a card in another player's tableau with the lower star ranking, and it has a score effect. Gain 10 RP for each face down card in your tableau of the player with the most face up card, max 40 RP. Now, I believe this deck can work with its own set, and even though it seems a little redundant with having a ability that is the same as all the cards in this set, giving the Anvil Drop on other cards could really wreak havoc on your opponent's tableau if you're planning to shut down. So this is quite an offensive set if you're looking to shut down opponents' tableaus. Now, going for the scoring effect for this deck, I think it's pretty hard to keep up with that if you're playing with more players, of course. So if you're playing with 5 players, it's going to be a likely chance that somebody is going to try to keep their tableau face up for scoring points. But for around maybe 2 or 3 players, I think you can really enterprise on the score effect. And that means, at least for like a 5-player game, that's about 16 cards has to be face down for that. So you can even be looking to get 20 or even 30 RP from that, which is not too bad at all, but if you can pull up the 40, that could be really good. Now going into the synergies of the set, talking about cards in which work together in its own set, you're really looking to get Bumpus Bunny out there. You can find it. That's a really good way to really begin doing this shutdown chain combo you can do with this set. But I think it's okay to use the Anvillious, but it's going to be hard to score. Just look out for how many players are playing in your game. Now going to versatility, cards that work with the core set. I think you're looking for cards that does deal with blackout, so Hellbane, even the blackout deck. You can also use the Anvillious to power up some of the red cards that will give you negative in scoring, so you're flipping for those. You can go ahead and negate those, lose RP for scoring effects. And finally, compatibility, cards that work with other expandable sets. I think you'll be looking to power up some of those sets with Anvillious because a lot of those can deal with flipping and gaining stars, so you can really bring up stars and also flip for those. One of them, No Man's Land, that could really make it into a much more offensive set when you add it to that. Of course, you have to work on bringing up the stars, but if you can flip it on their own, I think you can get RP and then try to shut down your opponent. And another one is Super Plumber Brothers, so if you missed their Twomp effect, you can reactivate it so they can flip for that flip effect. So that was Anvillious Arrangements, and this is a set that if you're looking to play very harshly and aggressively against your opponent so you can shut down the cards, I think this is a great set for that. I do like this kind of like parody on these like older cartoons in there, so I can see like Pink Panther and Mickey Mouse and some of that. It's like almost far off, but it's kind of funny to see these characters in this different way. I'm also going to give this a collector's alert because it are all animals, so if you're looking to collect some stuff for your collection, I think you can find this pretty easily and for very cheap too. Yeah, so that's about it. So if you have any questions, comments, or you want to share some of your ideas about this set, go ahead and leave a comment below. Anyway, I'm just gonna say, see you later, Bladers.